What up, what up? Welcome to Turning You Hip Hop. We back at it again. It's your host with the most, Spade Perry. To the right of me, we got
Big Rich. What's going on, y'all?
And to the left of me, we got
Bass Polo DJs.
And guess what, man? It's time for a review again. This has been a long-awaited review because it's been 5 years, I want to say, since we did this last review on them. But we doing Migos Culture album. And first of all, we just gonna start off. The last time we did this, somebody had, I don't even think he gave him a rating.
Yeah.
I think he gave him a 0.
Guilty as charged, man.
My dog be rich, so what you gotta say, man?
Guilty as charged. You know, when we have these reviews, you know, my expectation is that, you know, people will see this and the artist is going to continue to grow and get better. And I think this is a perfect trajectory for them. You know, they started out at a low place for me personally, and then, you know, they've grinded and got to a higher place over the time, and you know, I want to see where this career is gonna go for them.
And I think we all guilty of giving them low reviews. One thing I will say is, you know, B is saying that they were at a low place. I don't think they were at a low place because even when I read off the downloads and the numbers for what was actually going on, they was at 1 million then. Oh, yeah. And I think that kind of sparked what we were saying. Yeah. Even with Polo didn't even know that they were at 1 million.
Yeah, I know they was a household name back when they dropped like the Hannah Montana and all that shit, but I just wasn't with it, you know, just me personally. And you know, these reviews is just based on our personal opinion, so.
Yeah, and I definitely agree with that. What you got to say?
Yeah, especially at the time when we came from, the music that we came from is different, the genre different. Now that the music has basically,
the landscape,
it has changed a lot. So now, you know, me being a DJ, I have seen how the music has changed and how the style has changed. So Migos, like you said, they already had a household name, but at the same time, the music and the production is getting better, which is good. I mean, they're really trying.
And I always thought their production was good. That was one of the things I really didn't have a problem with. Yeah. But we're going to go ahead into Culture. The release date was January 27th, 2017. They debuting at the 200 Billboard, earning 131,000. Album equivalent units in the first week sales are going to go to 44, which is pure number sales. And they also is topping the charts on the hip hop and R&B, which is the first time it's been done for them with any of their albums on both charts, R&B and hip hop, and they debut both with #1 with this album. Okay. The opening track, Culture. What did you think about that?
I think it was appropriate, you know, with DJ Khaled and everything. Just because DJ Khaled had a similar evolution, you know, he started from not a low place, but you know, he's kind of hit that spot in his career where he's peaking. You know, I feel like Migos is doing the same thing, so I just felt like when they joined forces, that was appropriate.
What do you think, Polo?
Yeah, I feel like with DJ Khaled being on the track, I feel like that just let you know that this is going to be a different album, that it evolved a little bit, and I just know that he kind of endorsed them, and he endorsed them that it's pretty much a stamp on him.
I hated it. Yeah. Like my thing with that is, we've heard enough of the Diddy shit. We've heard enough of people talking on people's tracks and this and that. Like, you're not a rapper. I'm tired of that. I think we kind of passed that. And I just, that's what didn't make me want to listen to it. Okay, we got another one. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of hearing you even say that. You know, I felt like Suge, like, you know what I'm saying? We want to hear another person talking all on the videos, all dancing and doing all this stuff. Like, that's just how I felt when I heard that. I don't want to hear Khaled voice no more. And I'm actually glad this song was short, which would just go ahead and just, I didn't press forward because I listened to it, but now that I listen to it, I do press forward, so it'll take me to the next track. T-shirt.
Okay, T-shirt banger. I love that track. I love everything about the track. I think the hook was dope. I think, you know, they flows is dope on it. Takeoff, that's my guy. I feel like Takeoff spaz on the track.
Yeah, Takeoff is my dude.
Yeah. I like Offset. Like I said,
and the video, I mean, the video for it was crazy.
That's what I wanted to bring up. The video. Listen. The concept of that video, first of all, I definitely got to give them props because they brought something to me. I can honestly say that's theirs. Like they've been saying for the longest, like when we do things, it's for them and they do things for them. But definitely, when I looked at that video, I was in shock. I was more like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, they brought me into the Migos world, and that overall look in the ice and the snow and the Daniel Boone look, even the women, you know what I'm saying, very cultured. You know, I was just like looking at that and I was like, damn, you know, these cats have really evolved. And you know, definitely Takeoff to me, he rode that track. Like, I like all of them, but to me, Mama, that's back at your takeoff. You know what I'm saying? I can't even. You know what I'm saying? That's how he rocking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I like this track, man. I like the video. The video was different for me also. So I mean, like I said, I can tell the boys involved, and like that was a good opening track. You know what I'm saying?
Dope track.
Started the album. You know what I mean?
And that's the one I consider the opening track. Like Culture, I didn't really, I skipped that one as well.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But I just look at that as
they could have
intro. Yeah, just like
they could have had that as their opening track, and I'd have just been fine with that without Cali. And that's they second single, which would bring me to their next song, called Casting.
Casting was okay. No, it's alright.
What? Another dope track in my book. Take off on that hook. Man, that hook is, man, I don't care what nobody says. Take off, he got some of the dopest hooks in the game right now.
Yes, he do. And for me, I really got into Takeoff not really off of the albums. Like I've listened to the album before, but like as of recently, I've heard him on other people's songs.
Yeah.
And in particular, there's a song with Pee Wee Longway that he has what really zeroed me in, and I kind of started noticing how lyrical he is. It's like when he on the track, it's like he has something to prove.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like lyrically, I think he be going for the jugular.
And what's crazy is that watching interviews about him, he's always the most reserved and the most quiet. But as soon as that music come on, he turns into a beast. Yeah.
Beast.
So let's go to the number one single, Bad and Bougie.
Another banger.
Now I'm gonna tell you what's so funny about this.
Certified.
We had a conversation, and B, very first thing he kept saying was Bad and Bougie, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Like at first when you was saying that, I was like, I don't know, B. And I never really gave it a good just to listen. Yeah. But after reviewing this album and sitting down with it and listening to Offset, the hook and everything, I was like, okay, I see what B talking about.
Everything about that track says banger, dog. From the hook, the beat, just they flows on how they ride that bitch. This whole shit is a hard ass track, dog.
And Migos, I am kind of mad at y'all because my dog Offset wasn't on this track.
Takeoff wasn't on that.
Takeoff wasn't on this track, man. And I was like, they needed him on that track.
But they had look Uzi wrote it out. No, I like
it. It was a little spice to it.
Takeoff.
I fuck with Uzi, so I ain't gonna take nothing from the track, but I did wish they put Takeoff on it.
Yeah, and produced by Metro Boomin. I'm quite sure everybody know that by now. Yeah. I wasn't too impressed with the video. I like the song way more than the video. I thought the women in there.
They weren't Bad and Bougie.
Yeah, they wasn't Bad and Bougie to me. Like they was.
I could have put some Bad Bougie chicks in there.
They could have definitely went a little bit
with the size on them.
Yeah, they could have definitely went back to that. Now I'm gonna tell you, for me, one of the sleeper songs on there for me, and it was just for me, is Get Right With You. Hey, that song right there, like that hook to me, it's a way of doing something simple and real simple, but making it catchy. Like that Get Right With You. It's something like anybody would typically say. Yeah. But I was just like the way that he did it. Yeah. I was like, damn, Quavo just got that hook where it just like get right with you.
It's simple and it's effective, and that was definitely one of my favorites.
And he's swagging on that song.
Yeah, for like the first 2 weeks. I mean, it's still one of my favorites, but for the first 2 weeks, I definitely played that song on repeat for a long time.
What you think about it?
I like this track. It just remind me of You Motherfucking Right by 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne, but it was straight. It was really straight.
Motherfucker. I guess so. Nah.
Yeah, that's the same beat. It's the same beat.
I don't know. I gotta listen to that again.
You gotta listen to that again.
Now, one of the things I do want to address is, in the day and age of mumble rap, I've heard some people say, I ain't gonna say a lot of people say Migos fall into that category. I'm gonna say I don't think they fall into the category just because I can hear everything and understand perfectly everything of what they say.
See, I feel that way now. I always felt like they were mumble rap when they first came out, but at the same time I wasn't really listening for them. So it may be that I'm just paying attention now.
So who do you consider mumble rap?
So Uzi is one of those cats who I consider mumble rap. There's a lot of times I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Future is another mumble rap artist. I mean, he's gotten better in my opinion, but definitely a mumble rap artist. Yachty.
Yeah, Yachty.
He's leading the pack to me.
Yeah.
That's mumbling for real. That's all mumbling. That's all mumbling rap.
Those are some of the forerunners for that mumble rap stuff. But I mean, I mess with Uzi, you know, at the same time. I think I've just evolved with the way music has gone.
Now we're gonna come to another, to me, one of the songs that kind of stood out to me too is Big on Big.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Big on Big.
Well,
Yeah,
we didn't
that's
even touch on Slippery. What about Slippery, the song right before that? I wasn't
the
too
one with Gucci Man.
Yeah, I wasn't really feeling that one too tough. That's definitely one of the tracks that I don't care for.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
It's
this
not
too.
whack.
It's not a whack song, and I'm gonna tell you this. Prior to that, I often hear the Migos say that their style has been bitten by a lot of people.
Yeah.
And
I agree with
that a lot of people have kind of. But I'm gonna tell you this. I actually think they are a descendant of Gucci.
Yeah.
I've listened to a lot of Gucci stuff, and even though they rap a lot quicker than he do, but a lot of their style to me comes from him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I didn't dislike the track. Gucci did his thing on it. It's not one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
But you know, it's okay. Now we gonna get back to this track, Big on Big. What you think?
This is my new favorite track. You know, this one has been in heavy rotation lately, and you know, I'm impressed with the track. I love that braggadocio type of vibe that they on this track with.
Yeah, I definitely do too. Just for the simple fact that, you know, if you're gonna swag, just go ahead and swag it out. But it is actually accusing people of, like, a lot of people saying they big, especially in the day and age of social media and stuff like that. It's like, how you gonna say you big, I'm big?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then you kind of stunting on this, and we know that everything is good.
Yeah.
So
it's like Big Bank take Little Bank. You know?
And that's just how it go.
Dope track.
We'll move to our next thing, Dead, featuring 2 Chainz.
Oh, I like that.
Cool song. I love the little bridge that they got. Niggas in trouble. But I hate the hook, man. That hook, it wears me out after a while, and I can't take it.
It wasn't one of my favorite songs. I know they got a video for this. They could have actually kept that video.
I like the video actually.
It's okay, but what I'm saying is, like, I think they could have put that video to another song that is actually that is actually good.
Yeah.
And you know, it would have worked out a lot better. I don't, you know, totally dislike it, but it's not one of the songs on there that
I just don't know who the hell signed off on that hook, man. I can see you in the studio bullshitting, but after a while, I mean, just niggas is bugging, dog. That shit. But you know, whatever. You know, the each is on. It's a single now, so I guess somebody out there like it.
Yeah. And actually, with that being said, like, to me, the last song on the album, Out Your Way, to me, that's gonna be their next single. To me, it's something that you could actually like if you're a guy. I think the women would actually like it. And again, my dog Takeoff. Mama, I don't know how you slide that in on a slow song.
Yeah.
Like that is beyond crazy to me. But he was still able to do it and actually spit.
Out Your Way, everything about that track says single, dog.
Yeah.
That definitely needs to be, if not the next one of their singles on this album.
Yeah.
And I definitely want to give y'all credit for getting better.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up and give our ratings on, you know, where we think it should stand. So we're gonna lead off with, you know, Polo. Give us your last thoughts of the album.
I'm gonna give you last thoughts of the album. All right, one track you forgot was All Ass. I liked that one because now, like you were saying, they have changed and that song made sense. What he was saying in that song made sense, and that's where you can tell they have evolved. But my my overrating is 4. I give them a 4 for that album because the production was good, the features was good, and the song, and they actually have evolved from what we last rated them. So that's what I give them. I give them 4.
Be where you at with it.
I'm gonna give them a 4 as well. You know, I think over time, you know, I watched them grow and I've grown to enjoy some of their music. I definitely think Takeoff is a one that shines in the group.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm looking forward to more music from him.
And I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy is Quavo, I know at this point in time, said that it's kind of, they've been kind of speculating that he's gonna be the one to do a solo album.
Yeah.
And I agree with B. Like, I think Takeoff. You need a solo.
Yeah.
You need a solo album. I like Quavo. I like all of you, but Takeoff.
Yeah.
Takeoff.
Yeah.
You need an album. My overall rating of the album, hey, y'all have definitely got better. I've definitely been impressed. I actually had a business trip last night and rolled that CD from where I had to go and back, and you know, I wrote it out and I enjoyed it. I definitely would give y'all a 4. Keep up the good work. Congratulations, fellas. You get a standing ovation from me. Hey, if I give y'all a rating, you don't like how the rating is, change my mind. Change my mind. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Hey, you can reach me on Twitter at 51Spade. It's Turning You Hip Hop. Hey, give me an album to review. Tell me what y'all want to hear. Go ahead and click that like button and subscribe to this channel. It's Turning You Hip Hop. I'm Spade Perry. You can reach my dog
at brich0331.
You reach me at baseball 357.
Hey, we signing out of here. It's Turning You Hip Hop. Peace.
Peace.